Hello again, welcome to Joyfully Organic. I am so excited today to share another healthy recipe with you guys. I am going to make a Filipino vegan beef steak. So I'm going to show you all the all the ingredients that I'm going to be using for this recipe. The beef that I'm going to use is made from the home-style beefless tips. You can find this at the health store or Whole Food. They're like $5.99 for a package like this. And what I did is I went ahead and marinate the beefless. That's what it looks like. It looks like beef, but it's not beef. I went ahead and marinated it with soy sauce, white sugar, and garlic. And I put a vegetables broth powder. If you don't have any of that, you can use chicken broth if you want. So the rest of the ingredients is I have an onion here, and then I'm going to be using olive oil, and then the Celtic sea salt. If you don't have Celtic sea salt, you can use regular salt if you want. Then to thicken the sauce later on, I'm going to use the potato starch, all natural. If you don't have potato starch, you can use cornstarch if you want. So let's go ahead and start cooking. I'm going to put a, 3 tablespoons of olive oil in the skillet. Okay. Put your heat in the medium so it's not too high. You don't really need to cook this that long because it's just vegetables, and you make sure you drain the liquid from it so you can use the liquid later for the garnish. So I'm going to stir fry this beefless. Save the sauce later. You don't need to cook this, but maybe only 8 minutes until it's really brown. Well, it's already brown, but until you think it's ready. I'm gonna put my heat in the medium high. I have tried this beefless tips in the restaurant when we went to eat the other day, and my husband liked it. He tried it and he said he likes the texture because it tastes like, it feels like you're eating meat, but you're not really eating meat. And he liked it, so he told me to get some at the store, and so I decided to make it into a Filipino vegan beefless tips. And also, I forgot to tell you, I have half a cup of lemon, half a cup of lemon juice, and I will put all the ingredients in information down below later on, so you know all the instructions and the ingredients that I had in here. Try to cook it maybe at least 8 minutes, because if you're cooking real meat, it'll probably take at least 10 minutes because you want to make sure that it's well done. But since we're using vegetable meat, it doesn't take that long to cook. I'm going to let it simmer for a little bit. Cover it for a while. So if you want to try this, I will show you again what it looks like in the front. That's what it looks like. And you can see all the information in the front. And they also have a recipe for this dish. And it's only 170 calories, so it's really good if you're trying to lose weight. And it's got protein 20 gram, cholesterol 0, trans fat 0. So I would prefer to have this than real beef. Okay. It's actually creating a little liquid here. They kind of shrink a little bit, so I guess because of the mushroom. See, that's what it looks like. Okay. Get me a plate. I'm going to go ahead and transfer this into this plate. Turn it down a bit. For one package, it's like $5.99. So if you have more than 2-3 people eating, you should at least get 3 packages, because this is what that's how much inside. It's not much. I could eat all this by myself. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the side, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pour the rest of the marinade sauce and put it in the same skillet. I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to separate the onions. You're creating like an onion ring. So that's what you're going to put on top of your beefless. You're going to stir fry this till it's soft. I only put a little bit because he doesn't like a lot of onions. Okay. I wish you could see what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of potato starch. Like I said, if you don't have potato starch, you could use cornstarch. I just don't like cornstarch, so I prefer to use this. Just enough to thicken the sauce. Then you can add your pepper. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my salt. Maybe just a pinch, because the sauce is already salty, so you don't want too much. Just enough for flavor. I would suggest to use this Celtic sea salt. It's so much better for your body. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stir this. See, this dish is so easy and time consuming. It doesn't take an hour to make this dish because you're making it into a vegetarian. I'm going to try and taste the sauce. I'm going to turn on the heat. It's just enough flavor. I don't need to add anything else. I went ahead and turned off the heat because the sauce is already thickened and it's just enough for to cover the beef. I'm gonna go ahead and take this and put it back in the skillet. If you want, you can push your onions on the side while you stir the beef into the sauce. It looks so delicious. I will show it to you later when I put them in the plate. Get a plate. Okay, I am going to dish out my beef veggies into this plate. I think this one package is just enough for one person. So if you have more than 3 people in your house, you should get at least more than 3 packages, because I'm sure this is not going to be enough for one person. Okay. And then I'm going to put the onions on top. You don't have to cook your onions all the way through. If you want your onion a little raw, that's okay too. Either way will taste good. You make sure you get all the sauce. I'm going to put the rest of the sauce . I'm going to try this dish. See, that's what it looks like. Find me a small piece. Wow. It tastes like real beef, but it's not. But anyway, I hope you try this recipe. I will put all the information down below, and leave a comment below if you want to let me know if you try this recipe. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.